So, time for the day 2 wrap up. Let's take a lap of this wonderful TU International Cricket Ground. What a venue it is. It's always been one of my favourite in the world. I think it's elevating itself now to iconic status. I'll tell you why. The pitches here are phenomenal. We saw nearly 600 runs in this game today between the UAE and Kuwait. One of the most entertaining 50-over clashes I can remember covering. Brilliant quality and brilliant ball striking. Also some really skillful bowling as well. In the end, the UAE proved too good. Why? Because of 12 overs of madness at the end of Kuwait's innings. 195 runs they picked up. Vriitya Aravind, one of the best knocks you will ever see in your entire life. He's still only 20 years of age. He nearly made a double 100. He hit the first ball of the final over for 6. He needed 15 more runs to get there. Ended up coming up just short. 185 for him. It's the first time he's made more than 150 in his career at any level. What about at the far end? He's an icon, Rohan Mustafa. He loves his cricket. He absolutely adores it, and he needed to be at his very best today because they were in early trouble. 24 for 3 for the 4th wicket. They put on 275 runs, and then what we saw after that was sheer entertainment. Asif Khan come in, hit one of the biggest sixes you could ever imagine in your life. It nearly went not just out of the ground, out of the TU facility in general. It must have been 100 metres plus. Brilliant big hitting from the man who hit a 41 ball century here earlier about a month ago against Nepal. What about the chase? Well, if we thought that was entertaining, the first 10 overs of the chase were ludicrous. 92 runs, 5 wickets. We saw a 27 ball 50, and then we saw that nearly bettered with a 28 ball 50 from Saeed Manib. But in the end, Kuwait had far too much to do. Good news for them though, if you take away those 7 drop catches, I think we would have had a very different game of cricket. I think Kuwait have shown enough that they'll be able to compete throughout the tournament. In all, 600 runs nearly, 54s, we had 36s. It was just a highly entertaining game of cricket, and it shows how good these wickets are here and what a brilliant tournament we've got set up. Over at the Mulpani ground today, obviously I wasn't there, but I kept an eye on the YouTube feeds and the streams and saw how Oman were going. They're in trouble, and Qatar showed there are no easy games in this tournament. Firstly and most importantly, great to see Aqib Ilyas back. He's been out for well over 12, maybe 18 months or so. He's one of the class acts of the associate game. He was back, only made 17, but he picked up a couple of wickets, and then one of the stars of the tournament showed us exactly why he's so good. Bilal Khan, the left arm seamer, he's a star. In the end, they did have enough, but only by 40 runs. And if we look at potentially the 4 best sides in this tournament, I say potentially, because this tournament anything can happen. We can see in associate cricket anything can happen. The big 4, the Fab 4 we're going to call them, the hosts Nepal, Oman, UAE and Hong Kong. They're the 4 favourites. They could end up filling the semi-final spots, but I think Oman showed today they're a little bit vulnerable, and maybe they could be beatable. And tomorrow going to be more action. 2 games straight back into it. We'll see Saudi Arabia and Bahrain come into the tournament for the first time. I can't explain how exciting and how enjoyable today was. It was so much fun. Good news is we'll do it all again tomorrow, and we'll also take a little lap of the ground at the end of the day. Take a look at that scene. Absolutely stunning. The TU International Cricket Ground. Love it here. Come back and join us tomorrow. We'll see you then.